So I'm walking home. I'll be proud of me. I'm nearly home. I'm walking a different way for a change. But it does mean though you can't really vlog the way I've walked because it's busier and a lot more noisier. I initially thought I'd done something wrong to not get asked overtime as much, and I was kind of like, I feel like I've done something to be like, oh well, you don't want to give overtime, and it's everybody's had their cutbacks. But I just said, if you got an extra shift tomorrow I could pick up, it's literally, I would be doing nothing anyway at home. So rather than be doing nothing at home, I can be getting overtime extra. And they're like, can you do a 5:10? I'm like, yeah, I sure can. I can do 5 o'clock in the evening till 10 o'clock. It's extra hours. It's just, because literally when today I was kind of like, oh, it was going to be originally 12:15 till 7, and then it was cut back to 2:15. So it's just 2 hours. But I kind of was like, oh well, what do you have today that I can have for tomorrow? And they're like, well, you can do a 5 till 10. I'm like, bingo, I'll come in. See you then. And I literally just said, like, when you live so close to between the two, from home to Morrison's, I'm like, if you're like, oh, are you able to come in for 4, 5, even 6 hours? I'm like, overtime? I'm like, yeah, of course I can, definitely. One thing to be sure is for today, before coming to work, I've drank a lot, mainly water and juice and all, and I'll tell you why, because I've needed the toilet absolutely loads. And thankfully when I did jump on a till to like help out, I thankfully didn't need it then. I've literally had no energy in my legs today, this well late really. So it's kind of nice to have it. I literally had a moment where I was like, oh god, I just had next to no energy in my legs. It was just more like I was just dragging them along because they're on my body. Might just finish this off and walk to the bin, or just walk home. I need to charge my watch up because it's nearly dead. It don't really work as well anymore. Was when it just decided to randomly freeze and I had to turn it off and on again. It's saying 3 to 2% battery, so I can do with charging it up. And I won't lie, I could do with the going to the toilet. I was. You're always adamant and it's like, wait a minute. Whenever you're on a till, there's going to be a point where you're going to potentially have like a £100 order come through, and you're like, yes. But when there's you and someone else on, it's like, well, everyone just comes to. I feel like everyone just comes to me. I'm like, okay, yeah. No, it's in a good way. And I kind of just made amends about Sunday. It's a different day. SSDD, same stuff, different day. People say same shit, different day. It's kind of nice though, because I'm on like a 5-hour shift, and then the day after I'm on the Friday, I'm on a 3 till 7, which is short. And I was kind of thinking, even though I've got my day off on Saturday where I'm going to Rishton, there is still a point where I could do some overtime on the evening, potentially. But it's like, well, I'll do these amount of hours extra. And what's cool as well, I found some spare aprons and hat, and a hat anyway. They were like, are these spare? And they were like, yeah. I'm like, right, cool, because I've only got one. So I've got 3 aprons now and 2 hats, which is ideal because you don't have to really wash the same, you don't have to just wash the same thing over and over again. You can go in clean and it not look unprofessional. Anyway, I'm going to wrap up the video, get home, go to the toilet and sort tea out, chill out for a bit. Thanks for watching and goodbye.